Tad and come away with me now, tonight.
All my children surrender to the passion.
Taking Westfall to jail?
Do not pass go, do not collect $200.
What, did Edmund bring him in? Where is he? Did something happen to him?
Edmund helped us bag the sleazy sucker. And he took a little detour through some quicksand.
Quicksand?
Not to worry, he's none the worse for wear. And he's in capable hands.
At the hospital?
No, Brooke thought he would be better off with her up at the Wallingford cabin at Willow Lake. Excuse me.
Save it. Save it, Mrs. Wallingford.
He's
Edmund
with
may need...
Brooke.
I'm a doctor.
If he were in need of medical help, he'd be at the hospital. Brooke knows how to soothe his pain.
You can't keep me from going up there.
I'm only trying to spare you, my dear.
Spare me?
The humiliation of walking in on Edmund and Brooke. You see, crises bring people together. So to interfere now would not only be messy, it would be fruitless. The inevitable can be delayed, but it can never be denied.
I will try to remember that.
And this, too. Derek was absolutely psychic when he said that Edmund was in Brooke's capable hands. They share the same lifeline, and that's where he belongs.
I nearly lost you. If you had died, part of me would have died with you.
Which part is that?
The part that loves you. I never stopped loving you. Ever.
I know. Because I never stopped loving you. You were always the one, Brooke. The only one.
I'd wake up in the morning, and you wouldn't be there. But you were always with me, always in my dreams. Always. This is how it should be. This.
You're all that kept me going. I'd try to write. I'd write about you. I'd work in the garden. I would just see you. A rose against your skin. The smell of roses in your hair. Everything I did was for you. Everything. Your eyes, your touch, your hair, your love. My life isn't worth a damn without you. Oh, baby. You are everything right, every reason. You're everything I want. What about Tad?
I forgot about Ted. I literally forgot about him.
And I had to go and remind you.
Why did you?
Well, there are rules about taking advantage of women with amnesia.
But you wanted me.
More than I wanted anyone or anything else in my life. But you have a husband and a little boy. Tell me something.
I can't.
Everybody that means anything to you, your family, they just cease to exist. Now, because you were with me. How does that make you feel? Do you hate me? What then?
It's not a simple answer.
I'll take the complicated one.
Don't know if I can find the words. You know, when you said that you saw your life pass in front of your eyes, when I saw you tonight, and you were helpless and dying, it was like my life passed in front of my eyes. Like a photograph, you know, where the foreground is very clear and the back is, it's very fuzzy and out of focus. It's like I only saw you there, and now here again. It was you. It was like there was nothing else that existed at that moment. You were everything, my love, my life, everything.
But you have a new life now. With Tad and Jamie.
You with Maria.
Our relationship is nowhere near your marriage.
But she means a lot to you just the same.
Yeah, it's... Maria and I bring out the best in each other, okay? We don't have to work our relationship. It just happens.
Yeah. Look at you.
Lucky us. You know, we're alive. Look, Brooke, maybe this whole thing is just like, I don't know, an aberration. Like a wrinkle in time. You know, we were back for a moment and then snapped back to where we belong. You go your way and I go mine.
That's fine. Except for one thing. That we still love each other.
Yeah. And to love you and not be able to make love to you.
Oh, Edmund. What are we gonna do?
To do. I'll tell you what I won't do. I won't put my life on hold again. I won't do one step forward and two steps back with you while Maria's in the middle getting trampled. I won't leave here until I'm sure that we have a shared future or just a history. I won't deny that I love you or that you love me. We've seen that tonight. So I won't settle for anything less than our best effort to make up our minds and our hearts and our lives, now and forever.
So tell me how you really feel.
Remember the wedding present I gave you? It was a letter. I released you. I released you to Tad. And I said, have a good marriage and a happy life. And I said, I get over it. Well, you're looking at the Pulitzer Prize winner for pure fiction. Here's the rewrite. I love you, Brooke. Do you know how good that feels to be able to see that again? Out loud, say it. I love you. It's everything real. And it's everything right. I want you to leave Tad and come away with me now. Tonight. Come on, Brooke. Do it. Let's go.
Edmund, tonight I saved your life and you saved mine, and I guess that makes us even. But after you and I ended, there was somebody else who came to my rescue. And I still owe him for that.
Tad.
My husband. I mean, after the aftermath of you and me, the higher than highs and lower than lows, I remember feeling bruised and shaken. I got off the merry-go-round and the thrill was gone, but the pain was still there. But so was Tad. And it wasn't a wild ride. There were no higher than highs or lower than lows. It was just smooth sailing. Still waters. I mean, Tad could take me around the world, and I knew that I wouldn't fall off the edge. It felt safe. It felt right. It felt even more right when we were with Jamie.
Do you love him?
All the love that I felt for Tad before our son was born, it came back to me. I mean, it wasn't like you. It didn't sweep me off my feet, but it was familiar, inviting. It was warm. I mean, loving Tad is like, it's like a day by the ocean.
And loving me is...
It's deep. It's a phenomenon.
It's undeniable. It's why we're here. Right now.
I would have thrown my marriage and caution to the wind, just like that. Just to finally admit how much you mean to me. But loving you doesn't change the facts of my life with Tad, because it's a good life. I mean, I wrap it around myself. It makes me feel safe and loved. I mean, part of me. It's a dream. It's a dream I dared to dream and see it through. It's about being family. Part of me wants to go and run out the door and run to my home and lock the door and hold tight to my husband and my son. And the other part of me wants to take your hand and make love to you all night long. forget that the world ever existed, and I can't do both. How do I choose?
Do you go with me or stay with Tad?
I don't know.
We've been here before, haven't we? Budapest, you made me choose.
So now you're paying me back?
No, I was a crazy man back then.
It would be so much easier for me now if you still were. I mean, for me to decide. You've changed. You've changed so much.
I'm the man I should have been. You know, you always told me to get my act together. I just... a little slow, you know. Guys are slower than girls. You taught me.
You taught me. Really. My life read like a little blurb underneath the high school yearbook. Picture, you know, Brooke English, editor of Tempo magazine. Workaholic. Doesn't do anything without an appointment. Little Miss Perfect. Doesn't even kiss on the first date.
I always liked the challenge.
Well, you got one. You turned my whole world upside down. You were like a one-man anti-gravity machine. I mean, for the first time, I was free-floating in my life. And that's quite a high for somebody who fastens their seatbelt to back their car out of the driveway. You took me up so high, and I didn't care if I came down where I landed at all. I was free. You set me free.
Until we spun out of control. And, crash landed with just Tad to break your fall.
Eyes wide open. My feet were on the ground. Directions were clear. I meant every word of those vows that I said to Tad on our wedding day, and you come along and wham. I forget the words. Because the rules don't apply any longer. It's like the first time I met you that night in McKay's. I had as much chance of getting away from you then as, I don't know, the moon has of changing its orbit.
Well, then I'm here. Come with me.
I would have. I would have made love to you as if the past 6 months never even happened. No right, no wrong, no tomorrow, just us. Don't you see? I can't do that. I can't make a split-second decision, Edmund. I need time. I need more time.
Sorry, Brooke. Time's run out. I need your answer. I need it now. We can't go back to the way things were, not after tonight. This is as open and as honest as we get, Brooke. I can't risk the sun coming up tomorrow morning with you and me in paradise, and all of a sudden you feel suddenly frightened or ashamed. There is nothing to feel ashamed about. What we feel about each other comes from deep inside our souls. You said that yourself. So I need to know, Brooke, right now. It's now or never. Tatter, it's me.